Now, why their act is terrorism and it has nothing to do with jihad? Their activities does not fulfill a single requirement of a jihad, and it has no link with the Islamic concept of jihad. The reason is, again, the concept of jihad is one of the most misunderstood concepts. I won't go into the details. I have delivered certain lectures on the meanings of jihad, on the kinds of jihad, and these concepts are available in many of the books. You can go through them, you can read them. I will try to concentrate on some specific points which would be more beneficial for most of the audience, not for all, even not for all. So, the word jihad has been used in 35 verses in Holy Quran. 31 verses out of 35 have no reference of qital, of fighting or warfare in the Holy Quran. 31 verses out of 35, they are totally free of reference of fighting or a just warfare. Even I am talking of just warfare. Even the word jihad has not been revealed at 31 places in Holy Quran, not in connection of a lawful warfare, no fighting. Neither in the text of the verse, nor in its context. No reference in the text, and no reference in the context of that verse, before or after. 31 verses out of 35. One more thing. Warfare is not known as jihad, technically speaking. There are 5 kinds. Jihad bin nafs, for self-purification. Jihad means struggle, exertion, putting your full efforts for some good cause. It is jihad bin nafs, self-purification. Then jihad bil ilm, you are struggling for spreading of knowledge. This institute is engaged in jihad, spreading knowledge, creating harmony, interfaith harmony and dialogue, and bringing awareness to the communities. This is jihad of knowledge. There are hadiths. I have a full book on this subject. Every kind of jihad, I have 5 books on those, on every single kind of jihad. But instead of mentioning references, I will just summarize this. The third is jihad bil amal, struggling for social reforms. All democratic efforts for social reforms, fighting against corruption, fighting against social evils, all these. As you fight against your lower self, the evils of the lower self, your arrogance, your greed, your lust, your all bad propensities and tendencies. In the same way, wrong social tendencies of the society, which make the society corrupt. Fighting against them in a peaceful way is jihad bil amal. Jihad bin nafs, jihad bil ilm, for knowledge, jihad bil amal, with your practical struggle for the social reforms. Fourth is jihad bil mal. It is act of charity, spending your money for alleviation of poverty, for resolving the economic deadlock of the poor, for helping the people. So this is jihad. And fifth is jihad bil qital. It is known as qital, the lawful war in your defense. There is a defensive war. Then again there are the objectives, 5 objectives, but none of them is offensive. All are defensive, just, lawful, and for good cause. This is the 5th one. Qital is used for warfare. And I mean just warfare. If it is not just, if it is not within the proper framework of the objectives, if it is not fulfilling the requirements and basic conditions of a jihad, then this is a criminal act of killing of mankind. This is terrorism. So there is a clear-cut differentiation between the act of terrorism and the act of jihad. The act of jihad is the concept of lawful war as it has been approved by the UNO Charter. The same is in Quran and Hadith. Now, second important point, I have gone through the whole of Quran, Alhamd to Fatih and to Wan-Nas. I have not found a single verse in Holy Quran, single verse, which contains the word jihad and qital together in a single verse. The whole of Quran is free of this combination. The qital, the word qital and jihad both are never mentioned in Holy Quran in one verse. To avoid misunderstanding and confusion, people may not take necessarily the jihad as qital. Qital means lawful warfare. There are only 4 verses which mention the reference of lawful warfare and lawful fighting or qital with the word jihad, but not in the same verse, just in the context. And all these 4 verses has been revealed in only one surah, At-Tawbah. Verses are 4, but if you count the places, they are only 2. Only 2 places where the word jihad is revealed in a specific verse, and there is reference of lawful fighting before that verse or after that verse. So total 4 verses in number, but 2 places, and in only one surah, not in the whole of Quran. So the word jihad is used absolutely free of the concept of qital, except those 4. And there is defensive warfare. These were the 3 basic points. Another significant point is that everybody knows that qital, I mean lawful warfare, defensive war, to take up the arms, even your armed resistance against aggression and oppression and persecution, against armed resistance or a defensive war. In 13 years of Meccan period, the companions were totally forbidden to take up the arms even against any kind of oppression, cruelty, persecution or aggression. They were just commanded for patience. 13 years. When Holy Prophet ﷺ migrated to Medina, the first verse, it was revealed, it was in Surah Al-Hajj 22, verse number 39. أُذِنَ لِلَّذِينَ يُقَاتَلُونَ بِأَنَّهُمْ ظُلِمُوا. These are the places of Quran which absolutely clarifies the concept of jihad and qital. It said, permission is granted to take up the arms, to fight those who have already enforced war on you. Permission is granted to take up the arms, to resist with arms and fight against aggression or oppression which has already been committed on you. So this resistance against oppression, permission was granted in the 14th year of the proclamation of prophethood. This verse of Surah Hajj. Second verse, for proper defensive war. That was revealed in 7th year of Hijrah. It means 20 years had already passed. The proclamation of the prophethood. 13 years of Meccan period and 7 years of Medinan period. It was after the Treaty of Hudaybiyah was breached. That was a treaty between the Mecca and Medina, Holy Prophet and the Meccans. A treaty of peace. That was a truce for 10 years. It was a no-war pact for 10 years. There would be no war. And there would be no assistance and help for their allies of each other. For 10 years. But the Meccans broke. They breached this treaty of peace. This treaty of Hudaybiyah took place in 6th year of Hijrah. And on 7th year, this verse was revealed. Defensive war. 20 years after proclamation of Holy Prophet's prophethood. And the word was Qatilu fi sabilillah alladhina yuqatilunakum wala ta'tadu. Now you can fight those who have already started fight against you. Categorical verses. This is not my interpretation. This is the text of Quran. Qatilu allazina yuqatilunakum. Now you are allowed, you can fight those who are already fighting against you. Those who were imposed war against you. This was absolutely, without any confusion, categorical concept of defensive war. And this is permissible in every country, in every nation, in every time. Right, starting from very old periods of Aristotle to today, even those time. So this was revealed, and only 3 years later, then the kinds of war they were given, these wars were always just defense.